All right, Coach, you can start us off. First of all, congratulations. Your thoughts on quite a performance tonight.
Yeah, I thought we, right from the start, we came out with a much different energy and focus than we did last night. So it was great to see us start the game a little bit faster than we did last night. And we knew we were going to have to because Illinois Wesleyan does so many different things so well.
Yep.
And we knew we were going to see a lot of different defenses and just great dribble attack from their guards, and then just their ability to shoot the three is just unreal. But I felt like we did a nice job at halftime adjusting to that, taking away, limiting their three-point opportunities in the second half really helped us, and I thought our adjustment at halftime was great. But it's tough to coach against a legend like Maya. She's an amazing coach. With a very young team, they're going to be really good moving forward. And for a number of years, because her team is solid and a very disciplined team. And I want to congratulate them and their tremendous season that they just had.
Thank you, Coach. Yssa, we'll start with you since you're going left to right here. You hit a couple threes early. It seemed to give the team a boost, seemed to, boost your confidence a little bit. But it seems like for a while there in the second quarter, especially, you guys were kind of trading punches with them. But, how did you kind of keep that confidence and make sure that, you didn't get too down when they would come down and, hit a three?
Yeah, I think that just as a team, we always talk about playing within our system and just taking control. And with a team like this who shoot early in the possession, we like to take control of our tempo and make that set the tone for what we do.
Aliyah, you guys really seem to take control down low, grab some offensive rebounds, a lot of layups in the second half. What were some of the keys for you going into the game to take advantage of that size advantage?
Yeah, we knew we had a size advantage from the start, but we knew playing them earlier in the season, they went from man to 2-3, back and forth just to keep changing it. We knew when they went to the 2-3 that they were taking us away, so we needed to play our inside-out game like we always do, so just looking for our guards. Then when they went back to man, just knowing that we had an advantage inside, so to get it in and get touches around the rim, we knew that we were bigger than them, just to get those rebounds, play team basketball like we have been doing all year.
Joe, you're headed to the Sweet 16.
Hey.
It's old hat for Coach Carollo, but the first for this group. So talk about what that means to you in your senior year to, leave a legacy of going at least to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, it was the goal of my entire career because of exactly that. We haven't gotten past the first round, so we talked about this with the team on making sure that we kept our heads straight on not looking forward towards the Final Four. We knew we were a good team. All of that, we wanted to focus on each game at hand, so we made sure that we focused on Ripon, made sure we focused on Illinois Wesleyan, and that's exactly what we did. So the feeling is insane. There's no better people that I could have done it with, so it's absolutely what I could have dreamt of right now.
Thank you. We'll open it up for questions.
I guess, Coach, just kind of talk about getting Aleah, Joe, and Belshner kind of involved early a little bit. At one point during the first quarter, I think you guys your bigs had as many points as Illinois Wesleyan had. Just kind of talk about getting them involved early.
Yeah, that's always our goal, is to get them going early. We talk a lot about inside-out action and making sure they're getting touches. So we knew that we had a size advantage in the post against this particular team. So we wanted to make sure they got early touches and tried to get them going. Because we had a feeling that if we got them going, we were going to see the zone, so we wanted to get comfortable in there early in the game. So always looking to get post touches, look for those high percentage shots in and around the rim.
Aliyah, I just had a question for you. So it seemed like all game you were taking hits down low on the post with no calls. I think at one point you even got shoved to the ground out of bounds and they didn't call anything. So how were you able to just stay up and keep playing through it?
Yeah, I always know I'm going to have a lot of contact around the rim, so when that's happening back and forth all the time, I'm looking for my teammates. I know if someone's double down on me, triple down on me, that someone's open, so just being able to take my time, being strong, being physical, and looking for my teammates, or just going up strong.
So you had 2 straight games in this region with over 4 steals. How have you been able just to get in the passing lanes, especially and get transition buckets for players like Johanna and Leah?
We preach on getting in the space, and we practice so much about that, just strictly that. And lately we've been talking about transforming our practice into our games, and I think that just trusting what Coach has to say. Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of just for anybody who wants to answer. All year, your defense has just been spectacular. Was there anything that worked well in your head specifically? Was there anything that you think you need to improve on moving forward?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that since we play such a denial defense, the teams that try to backdoor cut on us, I feel like that's the main thing that we have to work on, which we do every single day, and we were able to shut it down going into the game. We knew it was going to happen because of the denial defense, but after a while we knew that if we relied on our help and we were quick and we knew where the ball was, we've been working on snapping our heads all the time trying to get the steal, and eventually it worked out, so that was my thing.
I guess things that kind of go hand in hand with each other. You guys had a big advantage on the boards. Points in paint was 36-22. Second chance points at 18-6. Just kind of talk about kind of having that kind of being a big part of today's game.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that would be where we could really take advantage of Illinois Wesleyan, is making sure that we got it in the post and getting second and third shots. We talk about that all the time. Effort plays, 50-50 balls, that was a big point of emphasis because Illinois Wesleyan is so aggressive around the rim and so scrappy, and they fight for everything, and they're super tough, and so we knew we had to have a mentality that we had to fight for all of those opportunities. And it was great to see these two, especially in Abby Belshner, just get after it. I mean, this is the best effort that I've seen out of those three, just getting after it on the glass and really giving themselves second and third opportunities and in crucial moments. I mean, we needed a bucket and they just were relentless. They just kept after it. So we need that effort moving forward the rest of the way for 40 minutes, and if we can continue to do that, then we're going to be pretty tough to beat.
Abby Belshner had a career high in blocks yesterday, and then today coming in, she's having just a great two stretch of games. Can you talk a little bit about how she's evolved her role as she's grown out throughout this team and her years here?
Yeah, she's just, every game gains more and more confidence. You can see it. So she is amazing. She can fly through the air like nothing I've ever seen in a women's basketball player at this level. So we have really given her more opportunities as well. And as a coaching staff, we're putting her in situations where she's going to be successful. And I think that that's really important too, because she's great around the rim. She's great in the press because she can just jump over people and get it and kind of calm everyone down. And so that's where we have to make sure that she's at. And then just, again, her effort on the offensive glass has just been fantastic. So she knows she has to play a big role, and she wants that role. And I'm just super proud of her and all of them.
I guess, Coach, going back to the second quarter, after you guys started 1 for 7 from 3-point range, what did it mean to kind of, obviously with Casey getting a couple threes in the second quarter, Yssa getting a couple threes in the second quarter, what did it mean to kind of get that 3-point game going a little bit more after the first quarter?
Yeah, super important. Once you start knocking a couple down, you get in a rhythm, you see your teammate hit one, and you get confidence. So just that first 3 is so important. But the great thing about Rebecca is that she doesn't care if she misses 10 in a row, she's going to shoot the 11th one. So we talked about it in film this morning, just her ability to want the moment and is not afraid to take the big shot, and she's going to shoot it every single time. Sometimes as a coach you want to kind of rein her back a little bit, but when you get in a tournament situation, you want to let them go, because those are the moments where they have to make plays. And so I told them this morning, these are the moments you gotta make the most of it. You can't hold back. You can't question your decision. If you have a wide open look, shoot it. And they did. And so it was great to see us knock a couple down, and eventually Reba hit 2 in the second half, I think. And she's a shooter, so she's gonna shoot it.
Talk about Aliyah a little bit, because she had 18 points tonight. She passed 900 points tonight. It's a little bit of a realistic. It's realistic that next year she could pass Mary Merg's all-time mark. What does it say about her season
Needs
so
to
far
pass
that she
more.
passed?
Just kidding. What does it say about her? Just tremendous. I mean, her ability to score around the rim. She draws so much attention, which opens things up for her teammates. She's the most selfless player I've ever coached. She just doesn't care. Like, she doesn't care about any of that stuff. She cares about what she can do to help her team win. And that's why our team is so successful. These three are connectors. They connect with their teammates. That is more important to them than scoring all the points or getting all the rebounds. They're more concerned about how they can lift their teammates up and really connect with them. But Aliyah is not afraid to put us on her back either, which is awesome. It's great to have a player like that in our program, and I'm excited that we have her for 2 more years because she's definitely going to break that record, and I'm sure she won't even
Is there
know.
any comparison between Aleah and I guess Mary Merg a little bit? You know, Mary was kind of
Yeah, Mary was such
intensely.
a perimeter player, like so different. Yeah, so no, I would say no comparison at all.
All right. Thank you very
All
much.
right,
Appreciate it.
thank you.